And littering and littering and littering
Smoking the
and
reefer.
So I started watching The Sex Lives of College Girls on HBO,
Gross.
and I watched the whole season in like 2 days. So it's a pretty good show. It's Mindy Kaling's show. She's like the executive producer and writer, like the main writer on it.
Oh, it's not like a documentary or anything. It's like a show.
Yeah, it's a comedy. What do you think I'm watching?
Is that
I don't know.
like a Cinemax original?
No, it is an HBO Max original show. I don't know who the other writer is, but it's mainly Mindy. Well, Mindy Kaling. It's like Mindy Kaling's show, but it's pretty good. Like it's pretty funny. I had no interest in watching it, and Jen was like, "I want to watch this," and I watched the first episode. I was like, "All right, yeah, I mean, I'll keep watching it." And then, I was like, "All right, I'm kind of invested."
Can we just take a moment? Probably a decade ago at this point, Brenden vowed that he was going to watch all of the 007 movies.
Yes.
How many of those films have you watched?
Bagel.
He has watched TV shows, like full seasons of TV shows in a day.
I don't know why it's
A
easier. I
decade
find
ago,
it
he
easier to
vowed
watch.
that he was going to watch all the James Bond movies.
Yeah,
and
but
he has watched
to be fair, I was gonna watch the James Bond movies for trivia. When's the last time we went to trivia?
I don't know. We stopped going because you wouldn't watch James Bond.
Yeah, you were dragging us down.
Yeah, that's what it was. Listen, Doctor Who's next. It's gonna happen.
That's decked.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna watch all of it in a week. The entire show. It's probably not possible.
If you start it, you'll probably fly through it.
Well, that's the thing. Here's the thing. Is that like, if I want to watch something, I am like fully invested and I'm not doing anything else. If Jen's like, "Oh, I want to watch the show," I have my Switch out and I'm like playing Pokemon fucking Brilliant Diamond, and then I'm like, "Oh, this show's actually pretty good," and I put my Switch down. But like, it wasn't my intention to watch that. Like, I actually kind of want to give Peacemaker a try and see if I like it or not. But
You gotta watch
heard good
the other one
things.
first, though. You gotta
well,
watch
so
the
I
other one
did
first.
turn it on, and the beginning to the first episode was previously on whatever Suicide Squad, and it's like a full breakdown of the movie. So I stopped watching it, and
Yeah, you gotta watch the movie.
I just skipped to the intro because I wanted to see what the intro was because everyone keeps posting about the intro, and it's fine.
I don't know. I haven't started Peacemaker yet, but I have to imagine that the previously on Suicide Squad thing would completely ruin the movie.
Oh,
Absolutely.
it's 100% like an entire recap of the movie.
Yeah.
It's not even an entire recap of the movie. It's just a recap of Peacemaker's character.
Yes, there's a very important thing that happens at the end of the movie that would ruin the entire movie. Like dealing with that character.
Yes and no. I mean, it is
With that character?
It's valid. I'm saying, but you have to also like. Brendan didn't watch the first Suicide Squad movie. I don't recall, right?
No.
Yeah, so I don't think he
Just
really
leave it at that. Yeah, but that's different. That movie like meant nothing. I feel like.
So he wouldn't have
But I
that
forget-
connection? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I mean,
I thought
still,
I thought those two movies weren't related.
there's characters that carry. I mean, Harley's the same character,
Yeah.
and Captain
Rick
Boomerang
Flag.
is the same character, and Rick Flag is the same character.
I don't know. Wait,
I
Ric
will-
Flair's in
I
that
will-
movie?
Yeah, Rick
I will
Flag.
say this: Apple TV, I feel like is getting better. I feel like it's like there's a bunch of. I watched the first episode of that musical with Key and Peele guy, Smigadoon, I think it's called.
Yes, on Apple Plus.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
who's the girl from Saturday Night Live in it too? It's like
Cecily
the one that
Strong.
Cecily Strong. Yeah, it's actually really funny.
Can we?
There's-
Oh, go ahead.
There's a few shows that like I had no idea were coming out, and like Fraggle Rock is all on there now. Like the new Fraggle Rock.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
I wanna
new
watch
show
that.
With, there's a new murder mystery show that looks really good too, with like a bunch of like the guy who does Sonic's voice and a bunch of other like actors you know.
Yep,
Ben Schwartz.
that one I wanted to watch.
I will say that before we move on, Todd, I don't think we talked about it last week. Todd has finally started watching Ted Lasso. And Todd, am I wrong? Is Ted Lasso not fucking incredible?
Yeah, it's bad. I thought it was going to be good, but you
Shut the fuck
completely
up.
hyped that show. No, it's great. Like I knew it would be great. I just never got around to watching it. But I've watched the first season twice in a week. But I have yet to watch the finale because I made Amanda watch it with me all over again. So we just have to watch the finale.
I actually can't wait for you to get through season 2 because I want to see how you feel about the finale of that. Because the finale of that is like, fuck, like real good. Like I'm so excited for season 3.
The After Party is the show, by the way.
Oh yes, that's the one. Yep.
But yeah, Ted Lasso still remains amazing, and both of you, Mike and Don, need to watch it.
I might get there.
It should be your next show. Todd, how fucking good is it?
I feel like Dom will like it just because of like the karaoke episode in season 1.
Oh, that's in season 1. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It's just a good fucking show. It's not a bad show. All of the actors are good on it. Like, there's not a bad character on the show.
What I described, without like spoilers or anything, what I described to Amanda before we started watching, I'm like, it's one of those shows where like it doesn't have annoying tropes, and if there is an annoying trope in it, it's solved in a matter of like 2 minutes. You're not like, oh god, where are they go? You know, like it's never a point where you're like, where are they going with this?
It is a very well written show. It's very snappy. It's very like Todd said, they don't linger on shit. Like there's some longer threads that pull through in multiple episodes and obviously in between seasons, but like those aren't annoying and they're worth paying attention to. Whereas like Todd said, if there's like anything silly or dumb, like it kind of just like gets wrapped up pretty quickly. And
every character in that show, like every one of the main characters is so good. Like there's not a bad main character.
I don't remember if it's in season 1 or season 2. Did you see was there an episode with a dentist? Did you see this episode?
No.
Okay.
No.
Fuck, there must be season 2. I won't say anything else.
I love Nate. I love like the assistant, the head lady, the older guy with the glasses. No, not Beard. Beard's
the other guy,
He's
fuck, I forget what his name is, but he's like the assistant.
Yeah.
But yeah, fantastic show, so good. I might actually just rewatch Ted Lasso this coming week because I need some feel.
It's a quick and easy watch too. It's not like I feel like I have to get through. It's like 25-minute episodes. It's like yeah, it's great.
Fuck, I need to look at what the finale of season 1 is again to see what you're in store for, because fuck man, that show hits me good in good places and in bad places. But anyways, welcome everyone to the Pass Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes we talk about Ted Lasso too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Saturday evening is the anime senpai himself, Mr. Michael Cuphead Desir. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
How'd you know my middle name was Cuphead?
Lucky guess.
I really should stop wearing shirts that give out personal information.
That's your own fault. Also joining us this evening is the Fortnite father, or should I say the person who just spent like $40 fucking dollars on Fortnite like 10 minutes ago, Todd Gary. Todd, how are you doing?
I'm good. I can't wait to go show off my skin.
Mr. Arcane, the Arcane arsonist himself.
I never realized what those background musics were. Like I have that, like the Arcane music in the background now for like the menus and everything.
Wait, like the Imagine Dragon song or something else?
No, something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, because it would have been worth it just for that fucking my enemy. Like,
so
wait, do they have taunts or no? Do they have emotes?
She has an Vi has an emote, but Jinx
is it Vi or V?
It's Vi. It's Violet.
Vi. Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't watch the show. The show's fucking trash. And then
you dropped out before it got good in episode 3.
If I have to get to hour 3 of that show for it to be good, then I'm out.
I thought it was good from the beginning, so I mean I can't.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, episode 3 is a drastic episode though, like where like so much happens in episode 3 and like basically sets up the rest of the show moving forward.
I will put on episode 3 at some point and half pay attention, and if it doesn't catch me, I'm out. I can't do that.
Bro, half pay attention.
It's not the sex lives of college students, then Todd.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the sex lives of college girls, Mike, and it's a fucking fantastic show. No, the cast is so good. Also, one of the main actresses is Timothée Chalamet's sister, who I didn't know was an actress, and
she's not. She's just a college girl.
Yeah, but I didn't know he had a sister that acted, and then after I looked that up and realized that they were brother and sister, they look exactly like each other. Like it's all I can see is that that just looks like Timothée Chalamet. Like it's very bizarre. Anyways. Rounding us out is the Disney daddy, Dominic 40. Dom, how are you doing tonight?
Well,
that's a dope shirt. I can only see the top of it, but it's a dope shirt. Star Wars.
Yeah, it's
Rebels of Thrawn.
Squadrons. It's Squadrons.
I just wanted to say Star Wars words.
Every time you bring up that sex show or whatever, I just think it's Dawson's Creek. I just assume it's like a Dawson's Creek show.
No, it is.
And did you watch the?
It is.
Did you watch?
It is like
Twitter?
it is a very dirty show. Not dirt. I mean, there is sex, but like it's a very like adult comedy show. It's not like a fucking Dawson's Creek. What were you gonna say?
Did you watch the text I sent the group a little while ago of the Dawson's Creek episode when he's sitting at the table with like the cop?
Oh no, I
and
didn't
he's
see
like,
it.
One of the top comments is the guy from I Think You Should Leave.
Tim
Robinson or whatever.
Robinson.
Yeah. It's a meme of him with like holding a gun with both hands, and it says "Tell her I'm not gay."
Yeah, you've probably seen the episode. It's when Pacey like is sitting with the kid, and I think it's his mom, and he's like he's like, "No, I know you're gay." He's like, "I'm not gay," and he pulls the gun out on Pacey. And he's like, "Tell her I'm not gay."
Oh
like,
no, it's probably there's a really
episode?
awkward, huh?
No, I didn't know if they did joke episodes on Dawson's Creek or anything.
No, there's a really long plot thread on that show of like that woman is Pacey's teacher, and they like have like sexual relations for a long time on the show. It's very bizarre and awkward, and I don't know why that show had that plot thread and had it for so long.
That scene was just wild to begin with. Like the whole scene. Like
I will watch it. But yeah, did you see that Mary Elizabeth Winstead? Is that a person is going to be in the Ahsoka show?
Best known for?
No idea.
Bro, Ramona.
I thought you loved Scott
Flowers. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, now I know who it is. I'm like, yeah, I love Scott Pilgrim. I don't know people's names.
Also, she's dating Ewan McGregor.
Wait, is she really?
Yeah, in real life.
I like it wasn't until probably, and maybe I knew this at some point, but it wasn't until like more recent than I care to admit that I found out or refound out that Kieran Culkin was the fucking his like friend or roommate or whatever.
I was gonna say like I just realized that Captain America was in that movie.
No, that one I knew. Come on, I'm not
That's
crazy.
what blew up.
Captain Marvel was there too.
Yes. There's a lot of fucking people in that movie.
And Superman was there.
Yep.
Superman was there.
Wait, who does he play? Is he the guy in the white shirt? The vegan?
He's the vegan. Yeah.
Fuck, that cast is stacked.
It really is. It's fucking what's his name though? That guy's like was well known.
Yeah, the guy that was gonna do Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I forget what his name is.
I'm blanking too. I don't know why.
Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright. Yeah.
Yes.
He is doing a comic book movie now, right?
Is he?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I thought he was.
I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
So before we get into tonight's, I guess, main topics, I figured we haven't really done. I feel like we haven't done this in the last few episodes because the last few episodes have been a bunch of things. But has anyone been playing anything they knew or that they care to share? I have a couple things I want to talk about. That's why I'm bringing it up. I don't know, but I don't know if anyone else is also playing other things we haven't spoken about yet.
I just played a lot of the Game Pass stuff they added. I tried a little bit of the dog picture game.
Pupperazzi.
I didn't dive into it that much. I tried a little bit of Windjammers, which I never played the original. I think I might have played it at your house once.
Probably, yeah.
We were just sitting around, and I kind of actually dug it once I kind of understood the controls, and I think that would be a fun game to play online.
Yeah,
I haven't tried the online aspect of it.
I also played both of those. I played actually, if you're listening and you care, either later tonight or sometime tomorrow, I will have up on YouTube because I already recorded them on Twitch. The first hour playthrough of both of those games. So if you're looking to see more gameplay with like my live impressions of it as I'm playing it, those will be up on YouTube, our YouTube channel, at some point soon. But Pupperazzi's fun. Like if you're looking for that type of game, like you have to be wanting to play like a chilled out picture game, photography game, which is fine for what it is. I think it's a great Game Pass game. Like I think it's definitely something that if you have Game Pass, you should check it out if you are looking for that style of game. And then Windjammers is something we had played. Mike, you played it with me at PAX East. We had an appointment with them a couple years ago.
Yeah, we did. I do remember that.
I don't know if you had any thoughts on it back then. I was a fan. I played the original though, but this one just came out. It's on Game Pass as well, and it's fantastic if you're looking for that type of thing. It definitely has a learning curve. Like you should definitely look at how to play the game before you go into a match. Like you should play the tutorial real quick, but it has like a good balance of you could hop in and play around with your friends and have a good time as like a party arcade type setting, but also if you want to like dig into the advanced mechanics of it, you could definitely have a lot more competition in that game. And it's got hand-drawn art style. It's gorgeous. It's pretty fantastic. I don't know if you have any interest in checking that out, Mike, after you've played it and knowing it's on Game Pass.
We'll see what happens. I know I enjoyed the original that I had played for some reason at some time.
It's at BitBar, and we've definitely played it at BitBar together.
Maybe that's what it was.
But yeah, it's a good one-on-one frisbee throwing game or disc throwing game. I think frisbee's a proper noun, right? Frisbee's like a trademark word.
Correct.
So
it was a
brand.
pie company.
It's a brand name.
Yeah,
A pie company.
it is not a frisbee game. It is a disc game. But yeah, that and then anything else, Todd?
What else?
Rainbow Six.
Yes, Rainbow Six. Yeah, which I think is good. If I bought it, I probably wouldn't have been psyched, but I'm like definitely enjoying my time with it for the most part. I just don't know if it's going to change that much. It kind of seems pretty one note, but like I said, I am enjoying it. I'm having fun with it, but I'm having fun with it and enjoying it because I didn't pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I would feel the same way if I paid for it. Just the luxury of having Game Pass and having, all these fucking games drop like 5 games a week and being like, I'll try it. I was never going to try this game, but now, and I think I told you at first it didn't stick with me. And then like I played it more and I'm like, I'm kind of enjoying this. So
yeah,
I think maybe playing with friends, it might be good, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of longevity with this game.
I mean, maybe it could have some legs. The Game Pass angle definitely helps it and broadens it to more people. Cause I'm in the same boat with you is that like, this is a game I definitely would have tried out. I definitely wouldn't have paid for this game. Maybe I would have bought this game on sale. I mean, if you like Rainbow Six Siege, it literally has Rainbow Six Siege characters in it. Like it is like I'm pretty sure it originated as a mode in Rainbow Six Siege.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I found that out. Yeah, it was a game mode. Apparently people didn't like that game mode.
Yeah.
They still made it into a fucking
So they made
game,
it into a spin-off game, which like I'm in the same boat with you. I played the tutorial by myself real quickly, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know, I'll play it when Todd's on. And then I didn't play it again. And then last night, a friend of the show, Cam Hawkins and Jesse Vitelli, both wanted me to play with them, so I hopped on with them for a little bit while Cam was streaming. And the first 2 times we went into a match or whatever, I was like, yeah, I think Jesse and I had the same opinion. We were both like, yeah, if we die right away again, like we're good. Like this game is not fun. But then once
Literally
you have to like kind of go into it like you're playing Siege and play much slower and like slow yourself down and like assess your surroundings and figure out what's going on. And once you understand what's happening and what you have to be doing, the game then becomes a lot funner. To the point where we played a few more rounds and I was like, all right, like I would play this again if people got on. Like I'm not gonna probably sit down and play it alone, but I would play that with people again.
I think what you just said is what I texted you. I was like, at first I wasn't like really big into it, and then I was like, it kind of grew on me once I realized what you have to do and everything. Yeah. It's cool. It's a cool Game Pass game,
Yeah, it does some interesting things. Like again, the Game Pass thing definitely helps it out because this is not something I would have bought. I wish Riders Republic was on Game Pass because I would have liked to play that game.
I wish we could all just rally at it. So good.
I'm sure. I have a feeling that's going to come to Game Pass at some point soon.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
But I guess that's like a good segue into the first like main topic we were going to talk about tonight, which I feel like is a topic everyone's been talking about, so we won't harp on it too long, and we will kind of bring our own unique opinions to the table if we have them. But that's obviously the biggest news probably this week, if not the biggest news in gaming for the last, I don't even know, since Microsoft acquired Bethesda. This is probably the next biggest story to happen in gaming, which is Microsoft or it's not finalized yet, but is acquiring Activision, Blizzard, and King, which is very complicated and there are so many angles to it for so many reasons. And I feel like we could talk about a million things and not really talk about anything. So maybe it's better to just kind of focus on things we actually want to talk about, which is, I don't know. What do you think this means for things going forward?
I'm just pissed.
Candy Crush will come to Game Pass.
Isn't Candy Crush already free?
Yeah.
Yeah. I here's the thing with the mobile aspect of it is like I don't expect I don't know what other games King makes, but I would expect just because
I think. Oh no, that's Tencent, right? Clash of Clans is Tencent.
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah. So like that's the other thing is like just the way mobile games work is so monetized so differently. I couldn't see them really doing that unless the play
Mostly
was to
in-game stuff.
Yeah, unless the play was to get mobile gamers to buy Game Pass, which I'm sure is part of the play. Like when the in-game ads in Candy Crush start changing to Game Pass ads, you might see a lot of people who are just playing Candy Crush on their phone go, "Oh, I can download all these Xbox games on my phone and play them through Game Pass through the cloud," which again is probably part of the reason why they bought this specifically is the mobile market is humongous, and if you're not making games specifically for mobile, it's very hard to kind of figure out how to break into that. You've seen Nintendo fail at it countless times. The only ones that are really successful for them are the ones that are built like mobile games, Fire Emblem and Dragalia Lost, which are both gacha games that are heavily microtransaction, heavily pay for things. Whereas Super Mario Run, which was like a one-time purchase, didn't really do much for them.
Is Candy fucking Crush, whatever it's called, and the Clash of Clans, are those still huge deals? Because I don't know, because I knew they were huge deals like 6 years ago, but I don't know if they've like survived all this. Like I don't ever hear people talking about those anymore.
Yeah, who the fuck is talking about them? They're not things people talk about. They're things people play.
I used to like encounter people who like you're playing Clash of Clans, like just random people.
Yeah,
like that. All the time.
But that's like people crossing over into this side of things. Like people were playing with on Xbox who are also playing Clash of Clans, where like the market of people that is playing mobile games is everyone on the fucking planet has a phone. So like my mom probably plays Candy Crush.
Like there's so many new options on phones that are like that you probably couldn't do like 6 or 7 years ago. I just don't know if those games are as big compared to what you can now able to do.
I'm pretty sure Clash of Clans and Candy Crush are two of, if not the two biggest mobile games. I mean, I'll open the app.
A Supercell.
I'll open. Let's see.
I feel like I used to see like commercials for Clash of Clans all the time too, and I feel like even like we'd go to the movies and you'd see commercials for Clash of Clans. Like it was like everywhere.
Yeah, but like that's the type of stuff that's also trying to appeal to. Like, you either play video games on your phone or you don't.
Tencent has a controlling stake in Supercell.
I thought they did. I don't.
That's right.
This shows you how much I don't even go in the App Store on my phone. I can't even find out how to get to.
Yeah, I don't even
leaderboards or the sales things.
I used to check that shit all the time and see what the top. Oh,
game. There's a separate tab for games. I literally never do this. Play games.
I can't find like super current information, but in 2019, Clash of Clans generated $722 million.
Jesus.
I mean, you look. I don't know. That's a whole. I don't really want to go down that road. I just don't fucking care. But according to this statement from Microsoft, mobile is the largest segment in gaming, which I believe, because everyone has a fucking phone, with nearly 95% of all players globally enjoying mobile games. So, like, you have just... I mean, think about how big something like Farmville was on fucking Facebook, where, like, you have just casual people who wouldn't consider themselves gamers playing and spending money on these things. That's an important pickup. Like, that's a big money pickup for them. But...
Clash of Clans has 450,000 live players.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think a lot of mobile games too are very successful overseas, like especially China. I think China is a very big mobile market because I think a lot of their stuff is very controlled, and I think you can probably get around some stuff mobile wise. So here's one of the things that I kind of wanted to bring up that I think is important to think about with this stuff, because I know a lot of people are saying stuff like, oh, we shouldn't be celebrating this isn't good, like, you know, the consolidation of things and a few companies buying everything, all that stuff. And like, I for the most part agree with that. Like, yes, it's not great that, you know, like 10 companies, 5 companies keep buying everything, and this isn't new.
No, fuck that. I think it's great. This is going to make PlayStation wake up, and I know like everyone blows PlayStation, but PlayStation really hasn't done fucking anything that exciting in like a while.
This is bigger than that. This is bigger than
No,
anything to do with
I don't even think the
PlayStation.
competition is PlayStation anymore. I think it's like like fucking Netflix. It's fucking like all those like apps. Like I don't even think they're like in competition with Sony anymore at this point.
Let me get to the point I was trying to make, and then we can discuss. The thing I'm trying to make is like, obviously this stuff's been going on. You look at what Disney owns. Disney owns fucking entertainment wise so many fucking things. They own Marvel, all of Disney properties. Do they own Pixar or just a part of it?
They own Pixar.
Pixar, ESPN,
Lucasfilm,
ABC, Lucasfilm, Discovery Channel, National Geographic, one of them.
Yeah, that was part of the Fox deal.
Yeah, they bought Fox, or Fox's entertainment side of things or whatever. Like, it's not news like that. And Google owns plenty of things. I mean, you look at something like Tencent. Tencent owns so many things, especially in the video game world. They own so many things. And whether it's owning a controlling stake or owning a part of it or whatever it may be, I think Tencent owns a majority stake in Epic. Or they either own it not outright, because I know Sony also has a portion of Epic. But like you look at where things are going, and I'm not saying that this is like good or bad. What I'm saying is, with this specific situation, we're clearly moving towards a future where we're going to end up in a space where most things are owned by a few companies. And in this specific situation where you have Microsoft, already purchasing a few things, and now they're purchasing Activision Blizzard.
Tencent owns 40% of Epic.
That's a fucking lot. You have Microsoft purchasing Activision Blizzard. They just bought Bethesda ZeniMax. I wouldn't be shocked if they end up buying something else at some point. But if Microsoft didn't do this, someone else was going to do it. And again, that doesn't mean it's good or bad, but someone else was going to do it. Whether it's Tencent, I don't think Sony is trying to do that right now. At least this might change them. When Todd said that this is a wake up call to Sony, if it's a wake up call to Sony, the only thing that they're going to do, if anything, is start buying shit. They're not going to like necessarily do other things. They're just going to buy shit.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Probably panic buy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
100%.
You look at Microsoft specifically buying this. This could have easily been bought by Apple, been bought by Google, been bought by Amazon. And again, not to say that it's good or bad either way, but if you have to look at like who maybe could have purchased this and who did purchase this, there's maybe some comfort knowing that at least Microsoft's angle here is they are a platform holder with Xbox. They are a platform holder with Game Pass. So their angle is we want to leverage and make our services better. Where if someone like Apple, or honestly, picture if Google bought this. Imagine if Google bought this and then it was everything's on Stadia. Could you imagine that? Like, that's crazy to me. At least
I could still play them.
Yeah, at least on the
I mean, you all could still play. You can play Stadia for free and just buy the games, but that's
another thing.
A whole other thing.
But I do think that's the actual play here, is that like Microsoft is looking at the future of platforms in general, and the future of platforms is like services like Game Pass are going to become what we are playing video games on. There will be Google's version of that. There will be Amazon's version of that. I don't know if there'll be Stadia and Luna, but there will be other versions of this thing that we're moving towards. And, maybe Sony doesn't ever do that. Maybe Nintendo doesn't ever do that. And not necessarily that they have to, but at least in this specific scenario where there's a whole bunch of other garbage shit going on at Activision Blizzard, maybe this can shake things up over there, get rid of Bobby Kotick, get rid of all of the other shitty people there when this is all done, and at least fix and bring those franchises back to where people, feel good about playing them, people feel good about working there, and, we can get some better games out of it. I don't know. At the end of the day, no, it's not great that this keeps happening, but it's going to continue to happen, I think, either way. I just don't really know if there's anything as a consumer we can do about it. I don't.
So what do you think? What do you think the turnaround on before PlayStation has Game Pass on it? I think it's going to happen eventually.
I feel like we've been saying that for 2 years.
But I think now it's going to be. I think once that contracts run out for whatever the contracts they had with PlayStation with Call of Duty, I think it seems more realistic in like 2025.
It's possible. I mean, I still think it is what Microsoft is aiming for. I just don't know if Sony will ever say it. Sony is still able to right now ride its high of, hey, we have must-play single-player games. And until they put out bad ones, they still have that in their that feather in their cap. You know what I mean? And to some people, they will latch onto that, or maybe to some people, those are the games they care about. And as long as they're still making good games like that, then that's all that matters. This specific buyout is really dangerous for specifically PlayStation because of the Call of Duty aspect. Simply because that's such
it's like one of the most played games on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's just such a mainstream casual gamer purchase, a yearly purchase at that too.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means. I don't know what the future of that is. People are trying to dissect what Phil Spencer had come out and said about, we're still working with PlayStation to, honor agreements and keep Call of Duty, specifically Call of Duty here or whatever.
Well, he said the same thing with Bethesda.
Yeah.
He said he's literally lip service at this point.
I'll tell you right now, I don't foresee any of these games any of these properties they just bought getting new games on those platforms. I just don't.
You don't spend that money to do that. You just don't. Unless I mean, like, I don't know if there's just more money in putting them on other platforms, I guess, but I don't know.
There's not.
But yeah, it doesn't make sense. It makes no
sense
to spend that kind of money.
Here's the really rough math. Game Pass is $15 a month. They just came out and said that Game Pass subscriptions have crossed 25 million. Yes, there are deals from time to time for new subscribers to get Game Pass for $1, not old subscribers. So unless you're making new gamer tags and tying new fucking email addresses, which is possible, but that percentage of people is probably pretty small. You're talking $15 a month, 25 million. That's roughly $375 million a month for subscription. And with all of these other games getting added into that package, Overwatch, Diablo, World of Warcraft will probably go to Game Pass on PC. That's the other part you got to think about. I don't think the four of us particularly care about this. Maybe Mike might have an opinion here, but I know for PC gamers, a lot of people hate multiple game launchers, and I think specifically a lot of people hate Battle.net. Anyways, do you care about having multiple game launchers, Mike? Like, I know some people were like, I wish I could just have everything in Steam and I don't need to have Epic Game Launcher and fucking this and that.
Yeah, I don't care myself, but I can see the point.
Yeah.
That's largely because, like, I don't really play a lot of games on my computer anyway. And I play Fortnite largely not on PC. The few times I do, okay, I'll open up Epic. And then I think the rest of the time, all right, yeah, I'm going to open up Steam and play whatever random thing I have there. But that doesn't stop me from having, I have Battle.net, so I have Overwatch, and I have, let's see, I have Xbox installed, so I can play Game Pass games, and I also have the Amazon game one too, because
Luna?
they port.
Yeah, I think it's called Luna.
No.
Oh, they have their own
launcher? Because they used to have games through Twitch.
Yes.
Ported it out to something else.
Yeah.
So like all the games I got for free from Twitch is on that other launcher.
Yeah. I think what will end up happening is you'll see, because Microsoft, I believe, lets their games also be purchasable on Steam. So they'll probably let them be on Steam. They'll probably let them be on whatever the Microsoft equivalent is. That I'm sure they have their own storefront. I have no idea. I've never bought a PC game. I have no idea.
It's a Windows computer. That's Microsoft. They just have their shit in their store.
Is there a store? I have no idea, Mike. This is why you're the PC expert here. What I wouldn't be surprised though is if they dissolve Battle.net and maybe they make their own Microsoft launcher. But even if they do that, I still foresee them letting these games live on Steam as well, because that's only just going to open them up to be sold to more places. And when it comes specifically to the PC market, Microsoft is very PC focused.
Yeah,
and I mean, they're a fucking PC company. Like they want people to play. They don't give a fuck where you're playing the game. They want you to subscribe to Game Pass. They don't fucking care. If PlayStation will let Game Pass be there, they don't care. They want people to buy Game Pass. That's what it is. All of this is about Game Pass. It's always been about Game Pass. It will always be about Game Pass. This is what they want. And
we need that meme. We need that meme of the two guys in space, and he's like, "It always was."
Yeah, exactly. It really. But and that's the other thing too is like I know that there's been talks and Sony has said stuff about like a Game Pass rival service. At this point,
if they're not putting day one games on it,
it doesn't matter. Even if they are, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You have to compare these now. Like you're talking about the next Diablo is a Game Pass game. The next Overwatch is a Game Pass game. The next Call of Duty is a fucking Game Pass game. Like that's crazy.
The problem would become pricing because now you can't charge $15, however much Xbox is. Like,
yeah.
You have to comparatively charge, and what are you really going to be making for your
that's
Game Pass service?
The thing is that Sony does think that their first party games are quadruple A,
the same amount as the Xbox catalog.
Yeah.
So
it's I don't know, it's fucking wild. It doesn't make any sense. It still doesn't make any fucking sense. Like they own so much fucking shit now. It's wild.
So this is like super optimist. Like, what if this forces Sony to say, yeah, we have all these first-party games, but we're not going to make any money off them if all of our user base keeps going, so we're going to start publishing them on Xbox as well. Like, what if this is the thing that like forces companies to stop doing first-party? Or I guess like in a broader scope, like how many more of these deals will it take for first party licensing to stop?
I don't know. What I honestly see happening is I see PlayStation now, or Sony rather, going full steam ahead, which they've been kind of dipping their toes into, and they're probably going to start putting all of their games on PC. That would be probably the next logical step for them, is just putting all of their games on PC. But yeah, I don't really know if Sony's in the market to like acquire these big types of acquisitions. Like if they were going to buy EA or buy
Take-Two.
Maybe Take-Two, but I think they'd either buy EA or buy Ubisoft. I don't know if Ubisoft would sell. But if they did buy EA, that would be very interesting because then they would become the sports console.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking if they bought Take-Two, then they have GTA.
Yeah.
Then they're starting to get back some of that, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah, if they did that and Rockstar games were exclusive to PlayStation, that would be real fucking crazy.
That would be the rival thing of like, hey, we lost Call of Duty, but we have GTA.
Yeah. The other thing I can see Sony
considering where Rocksteady is right now and how they're viewed among people, though, people don't hold Rocksteady that high regard with like the they launched.
Wait, Rocksteady or Rockstar?
Rockstar. I'm sorry, Rockstar.
Okay.
I was still thinking. I wish Xbox bought Rocksteady instead of fucking Activision, but whatever, in Blizzard. But
bro, what do you mean? Like, listen, if things can get fixed, but if things can get, I don't give a fuck about Call of Duty. Fuck Call of Duty. But if things can get fixed at Blizzard and they can make Overwatch 2 good, that's fucking incredible news.
I'd still take Rocksteady over Overwatch 2. A great Overwatch.
Why? They're making fucking games. Who cares?
I know. No, I know. It's it's whatever. I already forget what I was going to say. So go on.
Yeah, I don't know what you were saying. Oh, you were saying if they were going to buy Rockstar.
Well, I was going to say, like, people are fucking not happy with Rockstar right now. I mean, from like
happy with Blizzard right now.
Yeah, exactly. But like Blizzard, like, they're not happy with like behind the scenes things in Blizzard, not so much the games itself. Or like,
I don't know, Todd. You fucking hate Overwatch, and you think Overwatch 2 is going to be trash.
I mean, I think my hate for Overwatch is that like I feel like they put nothing into it for years and years and years, and just gave us the same fucking modes over with just new skins. But Rocksteady, like, they abandoned Red Dead Online. They've only focused on GTA 5 for like 10 plus years. And then they release a fucking collection of 3 games that are all broken and janky. Fucking people are not happy with Rockstar. I mean,
sure,
I think in general, like,
GTA 5 is still it's got to be one of the most sold
it's like
things of all time.
It's kind of like Call of Duty at this point. But I mean,
I've read that the collection is fixed, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
That's good, at
interesting.
least.
I was looking through other stuff, and it just what is actually kind of wild to me is I just Googled how much because WoW is an MMO, it's a monthly subscription. I just Googled how much WoW is a month, and it's $15. Okay, but what if they just roll WoW subscription into PC Game Pass? Like, the goal with that would be, hey, let's get all of these WoW subscribers maybe playing other Xbox games. And now, oh, okay, they're never going to cancel it because they also like Halo or Gears of War or fucking these other games that are on here. I don't know. It as like just a person taking a step back, obviously not invested in any of this, that has nothing to do with me other than this could potentially change the way we buy video games. It's so fucking wild to me to see what this could mean and the ripples effect would be just going forward. Like, what I do think is Dom shared an article with me earlier about EA potentially being EA or Take-Two potentially being the next things to be purchased, and supposedly Apple, Disney, Google, Amazon are all weighing in on potentially buying those two companies. And again, Apple, Google, Disney, like, if Disney buys fucking EA, what does that mean for EA games? Is Disney just going to leave it alone and let them do whatever? Sure, maybe that's fine. Is it going to turn it into their private fucking Star Wars and other Disney game? Like, is it going to mean that all Disney games get made by EA Studios now? Is that good or bad? I don't fucking know. We have no fucking idea. It'd actually be interesting to see if Disney bought a big studio, because then they would have their own gaming company.
It would also be interesting because EA and ESPN would be under the same umbrella for sports.
Oh, that would be very interesting. Fuck, Disney might buy EA.
Yo, just put Kathleen Kennedy in charge of it too, and people will be psyched.
You're a fucking idiot. That is actually very interesting. Okay, yeah. Disney might buy them. That might make sense for them to buy it. And they could maybe do some sort of joint service that is Disney plus some sort of subscription thing. That would be a premium price.
They already do the Disney Family Bundle where you get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is a nail in the coffin for physical copies of games too. At this point, we're getting closer and closer to that. Like,
yeah, I mean, the world's moving in that direction anyway. But I mean, for that to fully happen, there needs to be like stable internet infrastructure across the world, or at least across the country, and it's not.
Yeah, if PlayStation now, from this news, if their reaction to this is to put day one games on that new platform that they're doing, that would be a great little push for me. I would love that, because then I'd fucking probably pay fucking whatever they're charging.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, PlayStation, regardless of this acquisition or not, needs to figure out some sort of subscription service to get people in there and buying stuff. I also think that this is going to eventually long-term change the way Game Pass looks. I think there will probably be less non-Microsoft owned games on Game Pass, which is there's still going to be a shit ton of games on there, but I think you'll probably see less third-party big games on there and maybe more indies. So like maybe you won't see like Rainbow Six Extraction day one there, or Back 4 Blood or something, but you'll see more independent games, because they're gonna their goal with these things ultimately is to strengthen Game Pass, and if they have all of this shit under there, they need to probably spend less time making separate deals for specific game day ones,
or they make tiered Game Pass.
The only thing, and I guess I'd have to dial into more subscription services, is like, what other services out there are tiered, and are they successful or confusing, or do people just always go to the bottom?
Is tiered.
Do they always just go to? I'm on the bottom of Netflix. I don't even know what the other tiers are. Couldn't tell you.
I know Hulu is. I'm at the top tier.
The top tier for Netflix is 4K streaming, and up to
Several
4 screens, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely on the bottom tier of that.
And then there's a mid tier that's like high definition with 2 screens, and the bottom
Wait,
is standard definition with 1 screen.
Oh, that must be the mid tier then. I don't even know that. I have no. Maybe I am the top tier. How much
So
is it a
there's-
month? I don't even fucking know.
So I can get 4K streaming on Netflix. How did I not know this? And that there's a higher tier.
Maybe you're just automatically
top
into
tier.
it. Maybe I'm automatically into it. I have no idea.
Fuck! I gotta check this out now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Disney, I just said, has their own, like, it's not technically tiered, but they have the Disney Family Bundle, or then you can buy them all separately. And then Hulu itself has a tiered system where they have an ad
supported one, like those
ad
one with
supported
less
one.
ads.
Why do I have the
No,
best
it
tier
has
for the
no
one I
sense.
use the least? I have the Hulu highest tier, and I fucking don't even use Hulu at all. It
Yeah.
doesn't even make sense.
Apple has tiers. They have an Apple bundle that has music, gaming, whatever
What the
else.
fuck?
And then they have one that's
Apple
just
Music already.
music, and then they have one that's like, yeah. All the subscription services that you are already subscribed to have tiers.
Interesting.
Yes, this is great. This is awesome. I love it.
I
I'm getting
wonder.
fucking-
I
I don't know
wonder.
what Amazon does.
have no
Amazon
idea.
Prime might just be Amazon Prime. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, Amazon Prime is like, isn't it like $100 a year or something? I guess, which isn't a lot comparatively.
Yeah, I don't
Isn't
know.
Amazon Prime expensive though?
$100 a year is less than $10 a month.
I know. I
It's a
said
little bit more.
comparatively, it's
It's-
not actually not that bad.
I think it's like maybe 120-ish, but that still breaks out to like $10 a month.
I
And
mean,
you're getting a bunch of things besides streaming service. Like I'm not
Amazon-
really using Amazon.
Listen,
Prime
Amazon-
to
Amazon Music,
watch videos.
Amazon.
listen. The only reason
don't get
why
Amazon
I
Music.
even use
You just
Amazon
get, like,
Prime,
delivery
the most
stuff.
important thing about Amazon Prime is free shipping. I don't give a fuck about the rest of it.
What'd you say, Mike, about Amazon Music?
Amazon Music is still separate.
Really? I thought you got Amazon Music as part of Amazon Prime.
As a matter of fact, I got a free trial of Amazon Music at some point, and I messed up and forgot to cancel it when I wanted to.
I thought that was part of it.
Now I'm pissed about Netflix. I just texted Amanda. I'm like, "What fucking are you pay?" Because that's the only subscription thing she pays for. And it's probably like the 9. I'm like, "We're upgrading this fucking right now."
That's going to be the big takeaway from today's episode.
Yeah.
We're going to
Yeah, for real. It's like, what the
Netflix
fuck?
has
Like,
tiers.
Yeah. Right?
I knew Netflix had tiers. For some reason, I just assumed it was like multiple screens or something, which I don't know.
When you say multiple screens, what does that mean?
Like you
use
can be
multiple
watching
households?
it. You can be streaming
Okay.
the same account multiple
Gotcha,
times at the same time. I don't know. I have no idea what I pay for. I don't really care. It is what it is. I'm not gonna look at it.
Amazon.
You should, because they just upped the price.
Amazon Music has Amazon Music Prime, Mike. That's included. Amazon Music Unlimited is a separate charge. So Amazon
things work in the
is
naming.
tiered.
Mike's getting double dipped on.
No, I already canceled Amazon Music, whatever it was.
I don't know.
Amazon Music Unlimited.
Back
Yeah.
back to the thing at hand is I just think, like, I don't know, my personal take is I think the take that a lot of people share, which is we're moving towards a future of few companies owning
Subscriptions.
everything. Well, subscriptions too, but a few companies owning everything. I guess just in this specific scenario, at least the company that is buying it,
Has a history of gaming.
yeah, like they
being friendly to everyone.
yeah,
They're just,
I mean
like,
that's
positive.
that's like their front-facing consumer image, that they are friendly
which is
and they
smart.
care and whatever. Yeah, it's smart. But I think ultimately, like we had said, all of the other companies that would potentially buy this stuff, like a Tencent or an Amazon or a Google, Amazon and Google want to grow their gaming segment, and this would be great ways to do that. But are they going to fuck it up? Are they not going to care? Where it seems, at least to us on the outside, that at least Microsoft is making these investments because they want to, like, obviously at the end of the day, they want to sell Game Pass and they want to grow Xbox as a brand, but they also, to do that, need to care and let these companies thrive under them.
Microsoft Xbox seems to care about growing gaming
Yes.
on their platform. Amazon and Google seem to want to grow their platform
To include gaming.
at the cost of gaming almost.
Yes. Yeah. So
it almost seems like the priorities would be flipped
Yeah.
if Amazon or Google hadn't.
But what I do see happening from this specific situation right now too is, like, Todd made comments about Sony having to make some decisions and maybe change some things or potentially acquire some things. But what I really think is going to happen is any of these other companies that are left, that are big companies that would be sold or want to be sold or bought for the right price, you're going to see non-gaming companies now come in and buy shit because it's now just going to all be sold. So who knows what this means? This is going to change everything.
This money, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, how can these companies turn down the fucking money that's getting thrown in?
Well, I mean, that's what it is, because most of these companies are they're owned by shareholders, they're owned by a board, whatever. There's a lot of people in the situation where they're looking at a huge fucking payday, and they're probably going to take it. So we'll see. I don't know, because again, the other thing too is like some of these companies could buy some of these other companies, and they could close all the studios, and then they could just turn the IPs into things they license out or something. You know what I mean? Like it could drastically change gaming over the next couple of years. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I think, yeah, I don't know. I've said what I thought many times. So.
My biggest question is, when are we getting the Xbox equivalent of Super Smash Brothers?
I mean, they're definitely going to make some sort of mashup things. They've got to at this point. Like, whether it's like a kart racer or a fighting game, or I guess at the bare minimum, they'd be silly not to, like, I don't know, have DLC tie-ins in all of their games. Like, you're telling me at some point a Battle Pass in Halo Infinite isn't going to have Doomslayer armor or fucking, I don't know, Skyrim shit or Overwatch stuff? Like, all that stuff's going to happen. You're going to see fucking Halo Chief armor in fucking Warcraft. Like, you're going to see all this shit. Yeah. It's all going to happen.
I've also read that they're, or I think Phil Spencer may have said it, that he's excited to revive Guitar Hero and Skylanders, and so it'll be. I mean, it is interesting because there's huge fan bases that got left behind with that stuff. So it's interesting to see, like, will that stuff survive? Like,
could you imagine if they revived Guitar Hero, and Guitar Hero was part of Game Pass, and it was just an ever-growing library of music that you didn't pay for? That would be kind of fucking wild.
Or Guitar Hero had its own, like, pass where you just paid. I think Guitar Hero Live had its own thing where you just paid a subscription, and, like, new music got added as they got the licenses.
Does Microsoft own any music companies or anything?
I don't know, but I did happen to look, and while we were looking at Tencent stuff, Tencent owns, like, Warner Music and a few other music companies.
Listen, Tencent owns fucking everything. Like, again, all of this shit is bad. It's not good. In the future, we're going to just all be paying the same 5 big companies all of our money. I mean, that's just the reality of what's happening. But
I would rather it be that way, because the amount of stuff I still pay for that I don't fucking use at this point is out of control.
I don't know what that statement means.
What do you, I mean, I have, like, shit that I pay for that I don't, like, I have probably over $50 a month that I pay for that I don't even remember. I don't look at my bank account ever. I don't fucking know. So, like, I just have, like,
that's the money bags over here.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Subscription. Dude, even when I was poor, I fucking did this.
So Todd's takeaway from this is, if one company owns
at least everything, at least he'll know who he's paying money to.
At least I know all my money is going to these guys.
Yeah, the one place.
Yikes! I don't know. It's I don't know. It's a weird thing to celebrate. Like this, I'm not happy about this stuff. Like, there could be good things that come out of it. Like Dom just mentioned, like something like Guitar Hero getting revived. Like, there could obviously be good things that come out of it. And obviously, if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you're gonna benefit from them owning more things, because it just means more games come into Game Pass. But yeah, it's a weird look into the not too far future for where gaming is going. The last thing before we wrap things up, that I think we may have done it sort of recently, but especially with all the stuff that has recently come to the Fortnite shop, Dom and I were talking.
And Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, that's true. Do we think we're, or I guess, what would be the next thing to come to Game Pass? What would be the next thing to come to Fortnite shop that would get you guys excited? Todd just spent like $70 because he bought Arcane. So,
and that kind of caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting something like that to be on Fortnite.
League of Legends, Arcane.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like.
They're all owned by Tencent.
Oh yeah. Nope.
That is true. I think Tencent might outright own Riot, or they at least own a majority stake. I'm pretty sure.
I'm curious to see if Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard doesn't give us like Tracer in Fortnite or Soldier in Fortnite or.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we haven't seen anything like that in Fortnite. Yeah.
I wonder if it was all licensing things, but now that Microsoft has already put Chief in, so
yeah, that's true. Fuck, man, Microsoft really owns so much shit now. I mean, you think about it. They now own Banjo-Kazooie, which is like more like historically in line with Nintendo, and they own Crash and Spyro, which are more historically like in line with Sony. It's just funny to me that they fucking own so much shit now.
I just love how like Nintendo's not even in this conversation anymore. Like Nintendo just does Nintendo, which is not a bad thing. But I'm saying, like Nintendo does Nintendo. Like Like,
I mean, Nintendo's kind of like Disney, where they have so many of their own iconic IP and they've been around for so long. Nintendo could buy stuff, and they do buy some smaller companies, but it's mostly companies that are.
Just keep on doing what you're doing. And
the stuff that they buy is mostly just studios that they were letting make games for them. Like, Monolith Soft was making Xenoblade for them. We bought Monolith Soft because they make our Xenoblade games, and they also help on Pokemon games, and they help on Breath of the Wild. Like, so we're gonna buy this company because we trust them to work with our properties. And they did that. I'm pretty sure they also bought the company that made Metroid Dread. I'm
familiar because they're working on something.
Yeah, they buy smaller studios that they let make their games at some point. So I don't know. The one thing that I think will really signal bad news in doomsday times for the gaming industry, or confusing times, is if anyone ever buys Nintendo. That's bad. If that happens. Oh, Cam said they haven't bought Mercury Stream. I thought they did buy Mercury Stream. Mercury Steam is the team that made Metroid Dread. What am I thinking of then? Maybe I'm thinking of Grezzo, which didn't make Metroid Dread, but they are another small studio that works on Nintendo stuff. Maybe it's the studio that made the Link's Awakening remake, which I thought was Grezzo. I don't know. But what would be the Fortnite shop additions that get you fucking amped up, Mike? Like, what would be the next thing that would be a no question? I'm buying the fucking bundle. I'm not buying a skin. I'm not buying a dance. I'm buying the fucking bundle. Like, what is the thing, Mike? Doesn't have to be gamer. Like, it can be fucking anything.
It can be anything. I think we had this conversation before, and what I had said was something along the lines of anything that has no business to be in Fortnite, but I personally am like at least acquainted with the IP.
It's like Ariana Grande. Like, we were both like, we're buying this. We don't even give a shit about Ariana Grande. We're like, we're buying this.
Ariana Grande and a battle royale. Those two things should not go together.
Yeah,
but because they're like, all right, I'm backing it.
Real quickly, Cam also said that Nintendo doesn't own Grezzo. Yes, Next Level Games, the studio that made Luigi's Mansion 3. I knew it was someone that made a recent Switch game for them that they had taken.
They gave us the Divas pack with like follow up on that Ariana Grande. Start throwing fucking like maybe like
Don't even say Taylor Swift.
Some more money. Get B Spears some more money. No, get B Spears some more money.
Yeah, get Celine Dion fucking in there. Like let's fucking go. Let's get Whitney Houston in there.
think of all the Britney Spears skins we could get.
Oh my god. I want her in
schoolgirl outfit. The one they launched with.
Schoolgirl outfit. What was the one with the red leather?
That's her second album. I forget what it's called though.
No, I was gonna say Toxic with the snake.
Toxic, there we go.
Wasn't she just in a?
It was one of the ones
airline stewardess.
Yes. No, there's that one too. Yeah. There's so many. Yeah, I mean, I want more music. I think that like I've only been playing consecutively for like the last year, and I haven't really seen much music that hasn't already been there. You know what I'm saying? Like I was catching up basically for the last year, but I mean, like there was like the
What
Cardi B
music?
song. I just want to see like more
looking for-
music, like more dances. I'm sorry, more dancing stuff.
You're
Like
looking for. All right, they added Tones and I over the weekend.
wait, what's that? I don't even know what that is.
Dance Monkey is the emote, and then they
Oh,
added.
that one. Yeah. That one's fine. But I mean, I thought that dance was kind of just like whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. I want like I feel like those stupid dances are what got me into it, and I'm caught up now, and I'm like, all right, what's next? Where's the next one? Where's the next one that I like? I'm really going to enjoy.
I was looking for them to add more songs so we can spend more money.
That's why Todd needs Fortnite to be owned by the same company that does all the streaming
Apple Music
stuff. Just so he knows all the money is going to one company.
Yeah.
What about you, Dom? What would be the thing?
I don't know. Realistically, the rumored Samus thing, I'd like Samus to finally show up. I can't believe that Fennec didn't join the game with Boba. That is baffling to me.
Yeah, that would have been an immediate purchase for me too.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Fennec.
The other character from Boba Fett.
Wen's character from.
Who's? Oh, okay, yeah, that's an instant buy for me. Yeah, just say Ming-Na, and I'm like sold.
Yeah. I mean, more bounty hunters in general. Like that we have what? 4 or 5 Star Wars skins? 6 Star Wars skins?
We have Finn, Rey,
Bounty hunters make the most sense to be in the game, and
that is true.
We have Boba and Mando.
I mean, more Star Wars skins would probably be instant buys for me. If Kylo ever comes back, because I didn't buy Kylo, I probably would buy Kylo. But like,
has Mando ever come back? Like,
no, Mando was part of the Battle Pass.
Battle Pass.
Battle Pass skins, I don't think have ever come back to the store.
That
sucks. I'm pissed. I'll probably never get Deadpool, so.
Oh, that sucks.
That was an event.
Deadpool, it was an event, so maybe. But yeah, like Battle Pass and special events have never, as far as I know, have never come back to the store. Yeah, Star Wars would be good for me. Honestly, any Nintendo collaboration would be instant buy for me. I really wouldn't want much Nintendo though. Like Metroid makes sense. I'd want Metroid Samus. Fox would be kind of cool. I mean, I don't think they would let Link be in the game, but I would definitely buy Link if he was there.
Yeah.
Yo, give me Toad with super long legs. All day long. That'll be like my main skin. Right.
But like,
and they have a dance where like he's singing the dance song too. So
outside of the gimme with Nintendo stuff, for me at least, I would say like I'd be down with some Lord of the Rings skins. Like, give me Legolas or fucking Aragorn. Like, I'd buy those.
That would be pretty good. That would be pretty good.
Give me a Ted Lasso skin.
I would buy a Ted Lasso skin. I don't need that in Fortnite, but I would buy that.
It's weird, and this is not like
it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, but that's what I want. That's another thing I want. I want skins that don't make sense, like Mike said.
Yeah, it's weird that we have so many sports, I think, things in the game, and this is not something I would personally want to buy, but I figured there would be more wrestlers in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm actually kind of, when we were playing Fortnite the other night, I almost brought up this specific point, and I was going to say I'm happy that there are no wrestlers in this because
that's factually inaccurate.
What?
I'm not counting The Rock.
Yeah, I'm just happy that they haven't gone the route of that, because that would be a collaboration that I personally would not care for, and I feel like it would be a long-term collaboration, like a battle pass around fucking the WWE or something. I'd be like, fuck this.
That'd be crazy.
It'd be terrible. It'd be so bad.
I'd be all in.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably buy an Ultimate Warrior skin. Or probably
but they're not gonna do that. It's gonna be like current wrestlers, and that's where I'm out.
What if they did emotes for like Stone Cold's entrance?
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be fucking dope. But they're not gonna do that. They're gonna do old wrestlers. I mean, they're gonna do new wrestlers. And maybe the level 100 will be like fucking Kane or Undertaker or something. Like that's what it would be.
There's people like that, and you're like, who?
Peacemaker makes a ton of sense.
I could see that happening. I mean, I feel like more Marvel and DC stuff is just at this point par for the course. Like they're doing it. I will say
would make a lot of sense. Lobo would be dope.
I think for musician, simply because I'd kind of want to just see what an event built around this would be, because I think it would just either be horrible in a good way or fucking amazing. I mean, just fucking put Kanye in the game. Like, let him make some nonsense for this shit, and give me a fucking give me like
weird.
It would be fucking weird, but also give me like I want like a Kanye skin that is like you can be fucking college dropout Kanye, you can be fucking graduation Kanye, you can be fucking 808s Kanye.
Just put the bear in the game.
The bear too. That would be one of his alternate skins. That would be his. That would be like his built-in emote. His built-in emote would be fucking whoop, and he puts the fucking bear head on.
I figured the bear would be his back bling. To be honest.
Oh, that's true. That actually makes the most sense. But like, think about how many different like styles there are of him. You could easily have like 4 variant costumes of him, and then of course like his. Doesn't Ariana have like a Fortnite version? So they'd be like the Fortnite version of Kanye. It would be fucking dope. Like, it would be dope. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of other musicians I'd want in the game, but like I don't think anything makes sense. Probably it has to be like massively.
Fuck it. Put the fucking Beatles in there. All 4 of them.
Oh, yo, no, give me fucking.
It would be interesting to add, and just as his alter ego, but to add Slim Shady to the game.
Just Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
Listen. There's already the NFL tie-in.
I know.
Close to the Super Bowl, give us fucking Dre, Kendrick, Eminem, Mary J. Blige.
In that trailer, they're like saying that Slim's back.
Yeah.
Yo, give me Lady Gaga as House of Gucci. Sold.
A quick aside.
That's all I want. Give me Jamiroquai. Give me his hat.
Have all of you watched like that like 5-minute trailer for the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yes.
I can't fucking wait. It better be fucking good.
Bunch of has-beens.
Get the fuck out of here. I will say too, I actually thought Eminem's part was really cool, where it was like him battling like a hologram of his old self. Like I thought that was really fucking cool. But like Kendrick's part, I love how like everyone else besides Eminem, because his is just like futuristic. I'm a fucking like I have these like whatever. I'm a rap god, and then everyone else is like, you know. I'm fucking cool, rich, cars, all this stuff. But Kendrick's just like, no, I want to be like writing on a desk, and then show up in a bike.
On a bicycle.
Yes, like I loved it so much. I was like, yes.
I mean, Dr. Dre was just on the beach, right? He was just like walking around.
Yeah, Mike, and a fucking piano came out of the fucking ocean because he's Dr. Dre.
Don't get me wrong. Like,
all right, fair, Mike. You're right. None of the. All right, never mind. You're right. Yeah. He was walking on the beach. I'm sorry.
It's hard to take Snoop serious these days, and I love Snoop, and I love what Snoop did for rap, but like whenever I see Snoop like going back to like rap, I'm just like, it's hard. Anyone else in that commercial, I'm like, yeah. But Snoop, like everything he's done over the last couple of years, it's so hard to take him serious anymore. Like
I feel like Snoop would make a lot of sense to be in Fortnite.
Yeah, I could see that.
Speaking of which, Martha Stewart would be pretty cool in Fortnite.
There would be a pack. There would be a combo pack.
It would be a pack.
All right, we got to move on. We got to wrap things up. Before we do that, we have to end with everyone's favorite new segment, which is What's in the Box. And if you don't know what What's in the Box is, it's a game where I pull 3 games off the shelf, and I read the back of the box, and the panelists have to decide. Excuse me, I don't know why I just did that audibly on the podcast. I apologize.
Yeah, did it directly into the microphone.
I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why. Listen, I do know why. This was a very full glass of barrel-proof whiskey, and it's almost gone. So, sorry. I apologize. That's like... that was fucking terrible. Like, honestly, I don't edit the podcast. We do this fucking off the hip and go. I feel like I should edit that out, but I'm not going to do it.
No.
Anyways. So, yeah, if you're not sure what we're doing, pull a game off. They got to decide... I don't know. Now, apparently that burp made me drunk. So apparently now I'm drunk. The current
it circulated all the alcohol through his body. He's like,
the current leaderboard stands as we were set for the new year, and we will keep track throughout the year. Dom with 3 points, Mike in second place with 2, and then Todd with that singular point. And I have 1 stump. Again, I don't want a stump, but it's there. I got 1. I will say, this week, and this week only, we're pulling 4 games.
What?
4 games. And we will begin with What's in the Box, game number 1. And for all of these games, except for the last one, you need to give me the full title. A changed world, redefined multiplayer, and all new squads mode.
Is that it?
Yep.
Wait, is it really?
There's one more sentence, which I'm going to wait to read because
I feel like this is blatantly obvious too, and nothing's really coming to me, but I feel like it should be
all
easy.
new squads mode.
the best-selling first-person action franchise of all time.
Rainbow Six Siege?
No.
Call of Duty Black Ops.
No.
Can you
Oh,
say the
I'm out
beginning
of
again? Because I feel like I glossed over it for a
A
second.
changed world, redefined multiplayer, and all new squads mode.
Battlefield. I don't give a shit.
No, it's
man. I
definitely
don't
not.
care.
No.
I have no idea what it is.
Yo, imagine if it was Fortnite. I don't know what the back of the
It has
box
a
is.
Fortnite
I
box.
should buy a Fortnite copy just so I have a back of the box
yeah,
for it.
For real. I didn't know if you were Googling some of these or anything too.
No,
like the
no.
back of the box art.
I will. If we ever get to me pulling up digital things, I will let that be clear up front.
What was the last thing you read? Sorry, I hate to. I'm not trying to make you repeat
The
everything.
best-selling first-person action franchise of all time.
Halo 3.
No.
Um,
Mike's got
no.
guesses though. Mike's fucking shooting for the scoreboard.
Action franchise.
Just
Yeah, you said first person though, right?
The
Swinging
best-selling
through
first-person action franchise of all time.
Franchise. First person action.
first.
Hold on, give me a second.
I thought this
Call of
was
Duty
gonna be a
Call of
fucking
Duty Modern Warfare.
no.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna be a
Modern
slam dunk.
Warfare Call of Duty. Which, as I
No.
understand, is a separate game.
Squad mode, like that's what's like bothering me, and I know I'm gonna kick myself after not getting this. Is it multiplat?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not the game that I was trying to think of.
What were you thinking of?
The Halo game that wasn't a Halo game. That
Yeah.
War was that
Halo,
it?
Halo Wars, yeah.
Oh,
Which
yeah, I
is a
think so.
copy on my shelf, not in my hand. So
I
that
thought
could
you
be a
said so.
future game.
First person action franchise.
It's like,
The best selling
what I'm
first
saying.
person action franchise of
Yeah.
all time.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
No.
First person.
I feel like the Call of Duty games are shooting games and not action games.
Action
That's
games.
first person
Yeah, I'm
shooter.
trying to.
That's why I've been trying to avoid Call of Duty.
You don't get negative points for guessing.
Call of Duty.
Advanced Warfare.
No.
No, Call of Duty.
Should I just go through all the Call of Duty games? Black Ops,
What?
Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare. He's not saying.
I mean, it's none of those
so I feel
games.
like it's a Call of Duty
Call of
game.
Duty Vanguard, even though you didn't buy it, so you,
Did I? But it's not Call of Duty Vanguard.
like
I do know
Only
that at
squad
least
mode?
I do know that at least at least Todd and Dom have played this game.
I mean, Call of Duty is it.
Battlefield 1.
No.
I don't think Battlefield's the best selling. Is that what they titled it as, or is it like
The
an official,
best selling
I'm
first
just trying to
person
think- I'm just
action
trying to think games
franchise
that I
of
know-
all
that I
time.
know that. All right, can you read the
Is it-
second
is it-
fucking sentence? Jesus.
Is-
A changed
is
world,
that them
redefined
just saying
multiplayer,
that, or is
and
that-
all new squads mode. Huh? What'd you say, Todd?
Is that just them saying it, or
I'll give you.
is it actually?
Are they just lying on the back of the box?
I'll give you a
I would
hint.
be
I'll give you a
surprised.
hint. The game that I'm holding is still wrapped in plastic. I don't know if that's helpful or not.
I don't know if that's helpful. Yeah, and that might make things worse.
The game that I'm holding is in an Xbox One box.
Xbox One. So I think I know the name of the game. I just can't fucking remember the name.
All right, can we get the second sentence?
The second sentence is the best-selling first
No,
person.
you said there's a second sentence that you were going to tell us, or a
Brennan,
second
is
part that you were
game-
going to tell us,
No.
or is that
No,
the
I think
second
that was
sentence?
the last line was
Okay.
was the best-selling.
The best-selling first-person action franchise of all time. Don't focus on the word action.
Okay.
First
All right.
person.
Thank
There's
you.
definitely a first-person game that I'm spacing out on. That
Tom Clancy's Vegas 2.
No. Xbox One.
Oh, Xbox One.
Fallout.
Wait, that was the one.
No.
That was the one previous to Series X.
Oh.
Correct?
Okay, that might make sense, Mike.
Fallout
Fallout? I do
or-
not own
or
Fallout.
BioShock.
No.
You don't.
Do not look at the chat, Mike, because Cam got it correct.
I
Oh, it's-
already
oh,
closed
wait,
out of the
so
thing.
I'm-
As soon as you started
I'm-
the thing, I was like, I have to close out of it.
I'm assuming this is like a multiplayer. Fucking.
I'm.
Well, it said new squads mode.
The game is between 2 and 18 players. It was released in 2013.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, same.
It is part of a franchise that has been mentioned at some point in this episode of the podcast.
I don't listen to the podcast.
I don't even remember what we
Even the
talked
ones
about.
I'm on.
Yeah, I don't even know. What we
Someone
talked about
mentioned
today.
it
What
in
did
the
we talk
last 5 minutes.
about? Oh, Fortnite. Okay, so Fortnite 1, Fortnite 2, Fortnite 3.
It's the Fortnite Minty Legends pack.
Fuck. I don't know. I honestly don't know, and this sucks because this would be in the layup.
Is it a stump?
I mean, at this point, I'd say yeah, and unless you guys agree to disagree.
I mean, I know I gave up as soon as it started, but
2013. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna.
This is wild to me. I have given you the fucking answer. You know the game.
Wait, you gave us the answer
Pokemon.
when?
Pretty much, yes. I mean the box
Overwatch. Overwatch.
the box gave it to you. It's the best-selling franchise of all time. First-person franchise of all time.
So Call of Duty.
Oh, GTA 5.
I don't have that game anymore.
Isn't that the best-selling game of all time? Did we just talk about that?
Isn't Call of
I don't
Duty
know
the
if it
best?
is.
Like, always the best selling
It's
game
not
of all
first-
time?
I mean, maybe it is, Todd, but if it is a Call of Duty
Oh, you're
game,
right, it's
no
not.
one mentioned this game.
World at War. Call
No,
of Duty.
that's a
World at-
360 game.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Let me think. Call of Duty Ghosts.
And there you have it.
Let's
Oh.
go. Let's fucking go.
I didn't play Ghosts.
I thought you
It
did.
was-
No. See, and that's why I was thrown off.
Oh,
'cause I
stop
didn't
it.
fucking play Ghosts.
You were on the right track when you started just naming fucking games. I was like,
I
all
know,
right,
but
Dom's going
I
to get
didn't
this.
play Ghosts. I forgot it existed.
All right.
Ghosts was like one of my least favorite Call of Duties, so I like it just kind of erased it from my brain.
yeah,
Alright.
same. It's my
Is
least
it
favorite
in
one.
one of the lines? Is it like after Black Ops 2 or something?
Yes,
Is
I
it
believe
one
it's
of
around that.
those
It's around
games?
that. Yes, it's
I
in
could have
between
sworn
those.
that you were playing Ghost, Dom, because that's the reason I
No,
bought
I
this
didn't play
game.
Ghosts.
Hold on, I want to see right
I
now.
never played Ghosts.
Ghost is on the Wii U. I
You
thought
never
that's where
played
you
it
were
in that-
playing it. Weren't you playing a Call of Duty game on the Wii U?
I don't think so.
If he was, it was
I could have
probably
sworn you were.
Black Ops 2.
They're both on the
had
Wii U, I'm
Black Ops
pretty
2,
sure.
But I had it for PS3.
Maybe that's what it was. All right,
That's
game
why I
number
never
2.
unwrapped it because I
What's
wasn't playing it.
in the box?
I'm a second. I got
The
a point.
best-selling franchise on Xbox One.
GTA 5.
No.
It has to be.
clearly this
about this.
clearly this game came out before that. Campaign, multiplayer, special
Gears of War
ops.
3.
No. That is all of the
What'd you say?
Wait, say it again?
What'd you say?
The best-selling franchise on Xbox One. Campaign, multiplayer, special ops.
Super Mario Brothers, God of War, some other non-Xbox game.
Hold on a second. See,
The best-selling franchise on Xbox One.
Call of Duty
Campaign.
Modern Warfare.
Damn, Todd's coming
Halo
for
3.
fucking
Fucking
for
go.
fucking the throat right here.
The best-selling game on Xbox One as of
You know what gave it away?
2019.
Spec Ops
Yeah.
was what, like, that's, I was like, wait,
And Todd sneaking up, tying it up. Dom 3, Todd 3, Mike 2. Game
Right, if you
number
keep pulling Call of Duty games, then
game number 3 of what's in the
Call of
box.
Duty,
Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare. Oh, you just did Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare.
Now, this is, come on.
He got it. He fucking got it.
Okay, so add the Max Payne points to it, though. You didn't read it.
Listen,
let's be real here.
Dom got it.
You know, I got the Max Payne, so I won last year.
As soon as I said, if you keep pulling Call of Duty games, and he started giggling, I was like, all right, it's a Call of Duty game. Let me go.
Dom picked up on the visual cue. That puts Dom at 4, Todd at 3, and Mike at 2.
So I never got points for Max Payne, even
Sure.
though I blatantly called out Max
Listen,
Payne.
that's
I
last
lost
year. That's last
and
year.
I lost last year because of that.
What did you lose? Nothing.
My pride.
All right. Do we want to not count this? It's up to the panel, not
I
me.
don't care. I don't care.
You can count it. I don't care. I wasn't gonna guess it because guess what? Brenden said at the beginning, you have to name the full title. Guess what? I don't know the full titles to the Call of Duty games.
That's true. That is true.
This last game, we don't have to name the full title.
I'm going. This is true. This last game right now, game number 4. You don't have to name the full title. I'm gonna keep Dom. I'm gonna keep Dom at 3, but I'm gonna put a 1.
So I don't get my advanced.
I'm gonna put a 1 in parentheses.
I got 11 months to do that, Todd.
I'm putting a 1 in parentheses, so that way. Here's what's gonna happen.
That way, at the end of the year, when I'm down by 1.
Yes. No, this is what we're gonna do. Because obviously, hint, maybe today, I did something stupid and I did 3 Call of Duty games as a little. Hey, we're talking about this fucking buyout, which is why I'm picking a 4th game that is probably not a Call of Duty game. I don't know who's to say.
You know what that means? That means it's a Call of Duty.
President can be like, it was Overwatch. Dom +2.
So here's what's gonna happen. And we get to the end of the year. If the deciding point is 1 point between Dom and whoever, we will do a blitz round of 10
Call of Duty games.
Yeah, of 10. We'll do a blitz round of something to make it a winner takes all.
I'll just pull Max Payne 3 10 times.
Yeah, right.
All right, whenever you want to pick up the last game.
Game number 4.
Crash 4, it's about time.
Play with up to 4 players, offline or online. It's not Call of Duty, is it?
Rainbow Six Siege.
No. 7 powerful and unique heroes.
Heroes.
Wait, what'd you say? 7 powerful and unique heroes?
Yes. Battle the forces of blank.
Star Wars.
Anywhere you go.
7 unique heroes.
Anywhere you go.
The last sentence is a very big clue, so I can not read it for now if people want to try to guess.
Can you say the beginning again?
Play with up to 4 players offline or online. 7 powerful and unique heroes.
Gauntlet.
No.
Is it the game that I really like? That I can't remember the name of right now?
I don't have no idea what that game is.
Shadowrun?
No. Battle the forces of blank. Anywhere you go.
Anywhere you go.
7 is so like random too.
Anywhere you go.
Includes all blank content. That's not going to be really helpful. Ignore I said that.
That means that it's a game that came out before and has DLC.
Maybe it is a helpful thing. Who's to say? But it's not helpful necessarily simply because I'm not asking for the full title. Because I don't think anyone would be able to get the full title. If somebody in their guess gets the full title, you get a second point. Because I don't think anyone's getting the full title.
Don't give Dom that kind of power.
You have to give it to me during the guess, though. You have to give it to me during the guess.
7 heroes.
It can't be something where you say the name and then I say yes and then you add it. It has to be in your guess.
7 heroes.
The legendary blank blank. If I reveal blank blank, it tells you what genre of game it is. And I feel like it is too big of a clue if I do that. I can reveal it if the panel wants that.
Can we get the year?
Is there more to that sentence, or is it just the legendary blank blank?
It is the legendary genre.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, you said 7 heroes?
7 powerful and unique heroes. This version of the game released in 2018.
Okay, so I was gonna say, I was like, Killer 7
Hyrule Warriors.
No, Mike. But that was a good guess.
Oh, I tried.
Yeah, I feel like that's a great guess. It's Fire Emblem Heroes.
No.
Fire Emblem Warriors. That's like pile on of mics.
I'm going to keep holding out on the genre because I feel like that makes it potentially too easy just yet. So
2018, you said, right?
yes, I will then say something from the front of the box.
Oh. Rated E 10.
Exclusive blank armor set. Battle the forces of blank anywhere you go.
Yeah, I know. I got that.
You got an armor set. You got some DLC. 20.
I can't
I feel like
figure
7
out-
heroes. I like if we can't figure out 7 heroes, I feel like we're all fucked. Because I feel like that's like a
The
pretty
legendary action RPG.
random. Okay.
No.
Mass Effect 3. No, that was not 2018. Mass Effect Andromeda.
No. I think only Dom has picked up on one of the specific clues that I have emphasized multiple times.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to him either.
Play with up to 4 players offline or online. 7 powerful and unique heroes. Battle the forces of blank anywhere you go.
Yeah, it's
Includes
a Switch game, guys.
yeah, it's a Switch game. Anywhere you go.
Oh.
Include
Rabbids?
no.
I got that the first time, and
Yeah.
especially since you said exclusive blank armor, it's probably Link armor. I just don't know what game it is.
Do you want me
Age
to
of
say what the
Calamity.
armor
Age of-
is?
Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity.
No.
I don't know. Someone
Would-
already said Hyrule Warriors.
Would you like me to reveal what the armor is?
Would you like to play a game of Lucky Hit? Oh, it's Shenmue.
Exclusive Ganondorf armor set.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that's. What else would it be besides what we
I
just
can't
said?
remember. Yeah, I can't remember what game. I feel like I remember. Witcher 3 got Link armor.
Dynasty
But
Warriors.
Witcher 3 was last week.
Wait, Witcher 3 was. Oh, okay.
It's not Witcher 3. It's not Dynasty Warriors, Mike. And to save you any trouble, it is 0 Dynasty Warriors games, so you don't start naming numbers.
Yeah, well.
I'm not saying it's not a
No,
Muso
you said
game.
you don't have
I'm
to-
just saying it's
you-
not a Dynasty Warriors game.
You said you don't have to.
3 houses?
No.
I'm guessing on that. I don't even know if they had. Did they even have DLC for that game?
Yes, I believe there were 2 DLC packs for 3 Houses.
Oh, wait, it was an action RPG.
Do I own the game? No, I don't know.
I can't answer that question.
Yeah, I don't answer that.
I know the answer. I just can't answer it. Amiibo compatible.
I feel like that's every game.
This game had its own amiibo. I feel like that's not too big of a clue.
Fuck, I just had something and I lost it. Damn it.
And I can confidently say it is an amiibo that none of us own.
Dragon Quest.
Perfect.
No.
Monster Hunter World.
No.
Oh, that's actually a great guess. Monster Hunter Rise.
That was
No. Both really good guesses.
Monster Hunter Stories 2.
No, but also a good guess, but no.
Fuck.
I feel like you guys are getting closer but further at the same time.
Yeah, I'm. These are just blatant guess. You said RPG, didn't you?
Action
Or is that for the last
RPG.
game?
The legendary
Okay, yeah.
action RPG.
Legendary action RPG too, which is kind of like it's a big
mhm.
deal.
It's rated M for
Wait,
mature,
was
M. Oh wow.
with blood and gore, partial nudity, and violence being listed.
on the
Doom.
Ooh,
Switch.
was that Resident Evil?
Not Doom, not Resident
Ah,
Evil.
You said it was a Switch
I
exclusive.
don't know.
Right?
I also stopped thinking about the fact that you said 7 heroes. So.
I did not say.
I completely forgot about that too.
I did not say it was a Switch exclusive.
Oh, was it the last game? Was the last game a Switch exclusive? Is it?
None of these games have been exclusive to any platform.
No.
Oh, I thought you said it was a Switch exclusive.
I mean,
it's Switch because it's take it anywhere you go.
Yeah. This is the Switch version of this game.
The fact that there's Ganon DLC means that it's a multi-platform game, and they gave Nintendo Ganon DLC. I'm aware of all of the details of the game. I just can't figure out what
I feel like if you wanna pick your brain and think about non-Nintendo amiibo, there's not a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Shovel Knight.
Not Shovel Knight. That is one of the few non-Nintendo amiibo.
I know.
Monster Hunter, also a game mentioned, one of the few non-Nintendo amiibo.
Yeah, I know.
I think there might only be
around this time too.
I think there may only be 2 other games that have or franchises, I guess, that have.
Oh, Duck Hunt.
Nailed it.
There it is.
I'm surprised. I thought this one was going to be too easy. That's why I initially left
off.
I
feel like I'm going to be kicking myself after you tell me what this is.
That's why I initially left off the genre.
Was there a hero? There was a hero amiibo, correct? The Dragon Quest or whatever? Yeah.
Yes.
It's not that.
This franchise does not have any representation in Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, well, there goes one of my guesses.
There goes Joker. Joker's out.
2018. Hold on, give me a second. I think I got this.
The final clue I can give before saying anything else that gives too much away.
Yep.
Or you know what? No. This game originally released on the Xbox 360 and PS3 generation of consoles.
Oh, okay. We're going. Oh, so it's like a. Okay.
That's why it's legendary action RPG.
Now I'm just like way more confused.
It has since been re-released on Xbox One, PS4, and the game in my hand, which is the Switch. The final clue I can give. A game in this franchise, or the franchise itself, has been brought up at some point on this episode of the podcast.
Oh, I mean, you're asking me to.
It's an Activision or Blizzard game.
Oh, Diablo 2.
It is not Diablo 2.
Diablo 3, I'm sorry.
It is Diablo 3.
Wait, why? I don't know why I said 2. Yeah, right. I was like, wait a second.
Thought
there's Ganon skin in that?
Yeah, the Switch version has a Ganon skin. They have an amiibo. Yes, they have their own amiibo.
What's the amiibo?
It's like the loot troll. It's like honestly, it's an amiibo I wish I bought because it's probably one of the most rarest amiibo.
I was gonna say, yeah, definitely.
It's like the little red guy, like carrying like a loot sack or something.
Yeah, you tried so hard. When I said Diablo 2, you were like,
I know. I was like, I need to keep a straight face here. I can't give this away. So there you have it. We end the week with Dom at 3, but really it's 4. Todd at 4.
Yo,
Mike
I love how
at
you
2.
give Dom the credit of like guessing.
I did it.
Before.
He said take it away. Listen, you can look right at the notes. You can look right at the notes here.
I'm saying you can give it to him, but you wouldn't even give me the common decency of being like, you know what, Todd actually got that, so I'm going to give Todd. Be like, nope, I'm not counting.
Todd, the way that we prefaced yours was, I'm going to pull this game, but I feel like we can't do it because Todd's going to get it right away. And he said Max Payne 3.
I mean, whose fault is that?
That's why I said we can't count it. Anyways, thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode 2. I don't even know. We're 296 of the Pass Control podcast. If you're a friend of the show, fan of the show, want to help support the show, you can do it in a bajillion different ways. Share us on social media. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever else podcasts have reviews to be left. Subscribe to us on Twitch. I don't know. Share us on social media. Tell a friend about us. I don't know. Just, whatever. Or don't. Just don't if you don't want to. I don't care. I do care, but, I don't care, too. You can find me at Pgroom. You can find Mike at _MichaelPath. You can find Todd at Toddy_by_nature. You can find Dom at PTC_OneLittleSpark. And tell them all how dumb they are for not realizing sooner that I stayed with Blizzard Activision for the 4th game. I was trying to throw you off when I say Dom knew, I guess. Dom knew.
Crash 4. It's a
I know.
It's about time. That was the first thing I said because I just assumed that was going to be.
I'm glad I didn't pull Overwatch because I was gonna pull Overwatch and then I remembered I had Diablo and I was like, I need to pull Diablo instead.
Don't tell me the back of Overwatch because I'd save that because I'm curious what the back.
We already did it last year. Mike got it immediately.
We pulled
it last year and Mike got it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it sounds like it's Winston talking. I'm pretty sure it's like heroes.
The future is now. Are you with us? And Mike went Overwatch, and I was like, all right, Mike's fucking got it. All right, that'll do it for this week's episode. Episode 2 fucking 96, whatever I said. Until next time.